Oh, hey, ladies, gents, guys, and gals. Welcome to episode 9 on Mountain Hill with me, McConsole. So, yeah, I managed to sort out my nitrogen thing problem with fields 64 and 65. Um, Doing a bit of reading, and it was recommended to uh, basically save the game, close it down, restart it without having precision farming selected, and then save it, and then restart it again, and then obviously then select precision farming, and it seems to have reset the problem, or reset it. So I had to go around and do every field for lime and nitrogen and fertilizer again. It took a while. I hired a bunch of vehicles out and a bunch of spreaders out and done it, and then I refunded the money for it. Just added the money back in basically. So yeah, that's how to do that. If you have a problem where you can't get nitrogen values to show up in fields, save the game, close it down, open the game, but deselect precision farming. Then once the game is opened up, you save it, close it down again, and then restart the game with precision farming selected, and it comes back up. Uh, yeah, just bear in mind, guys, you lose all of the work you've done on precision farming, so all of the fields won't be scanned, or you won't have any details on it about yields and etc etc. So it's just like restarting it with precision farming from fresh. Um, yeah, right. So round to today. Today is March, and in March we can plant a few things, and I'm thinking, you know, I want to do some sugar cane. We don't have the sugar factory as of yet, because, well, I don't have the money to buy it yet. But what I have done is I brought this up to field number 61 here. So I'm going to have to go and buy that. So let's go ahead, hit the X. 67 is wanted. And buy. Which means then I have this at the wrong field. See, that's what you get for trying to get a head start on this. 57's over here. Quickness sake, I'm just going to fly across the fields. $67 above because it's like a smaller field. And it says it's ploughed, I think, isn't it? It says ploughed. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one to start with. 815,000, eh? I still have near enough 400,000 litres of biogas to sell as well. So we're not really losing out on too much here. Still got plenty of money to play with if we need it. So I'm going to start it up here. The reason I'm doing this is because at least then I know where to start our planter when we get it. So let's go ahead. Take that off. 2 headlands. Sharp. Why not generate that? Okay. And we're starting over here. Let's start up and down first before it does the headlands. Okay. I have to remember that. No, actually, no. I want to do the headlands first. Because I'm going to start I'm going to start the seeder or planter up at the same time. I'll have both of them work in the field. So let's go ahead and just play that from the first waypoint. You go ahead. You can see we're collecting stones at the same time. All good. Now, if I bounce down to the shop, I have these two tractors sitting here. I'm going to go ahead, and it's basically time to start replacing. I'm replacing this one here because it doesn't seem to work too well with Courseplay. Even though I like it. Yeah, well, not, it's a John Deere, I don't really like it, but it's visually, you know, an older tractor, which is pretty good. The tires and stuff on it, it's a nice looking model. And this one here, because it's our smallest horsepower, so go ahead. Let's go ahead and sell. And we'll sell that too. Didn't make that much back of that, 48,000. And then we go ahead and we go into here. We go to sugarcane technology. I'm going to buy the 2-row planter, 85,000. And then we're going to go and we're going to buy a 200 rated horsepower tractor. And I thought myself, you know what? We said we were going to oh, okay. Case New Holland maybe this time round. So let's go ahead and look at our, I think, medium tractors. I think we should be able to get away with Puma for this. I have one of these about somewhere. 175, 270. That one there will do nicely. Ooh, they're pretty mean looking. Why isn't it? Yeah, put that on it. The 3-point, yes. I'll put one of them on it for a bit of crack. Yes, for a bit of crack. Yes. Buy that. I'm gonna grab a weight for this as well because I'm sure that the planter's not gonna be light on the back. I don't think we have any case weights as such. Do I? No. For the MB tracks. Oh, we do. Okay, 750. The Beast. Okay. They're both the same. Yeah, well, bad anyway. Shouldn't be any errors in it. Oh. No. No errors on anything that we're buying. Let's go ahead. Got our first Puma up on the go by. Now, this does fertilizer as well, but I don't really want it to do fertilizer, so I'm wondering, does Courseplay still have that thing where you can turn the fertilizer off? Let's take it up to the farm and get her filled, first of all. Again, for sakeness of quickness, I'm just going to cut across the fields. I just want to get the start getting this piled up because I'm going to need sugarcane for some other things as well. Not only obviously sugar factory, but I do have a place that makes diesel, which you have to put sugarcane into for some reason. It kind of reminds me of the Pleasant Valley diesel production place, the one I have. So yeah, we'll get this going. Everything seems to be growing pretty well. It's all fertilized, it's all limed. It's all sitting in perfect, at the perfect level really for everything. So yeah, we're starting to swap out their starting tractors now. I would dare say that the starting tractors we have down here, the rest of these Deeres will move down to the BGA at some stage. So let's go ahead and put seed in this. It's going to cost a mighty fortune. Okay, okay. Let's get out to the field. Field's over this way. Oops. So this should be rated enough to power this. I don't want to do fertilizer because with precision farming, doing the fertilizer afterwards seems to be a wee bit more advantageous. Get it planted, and then, you know, once it's planted, then, you know, it knows what's in there. Right, so let's should be alright to start this anywhere up around here. I'm going to do 2 headlands of this as well. So let's go ahead. This is going to be field 67. So let's go ahead and set up the refill course for it. Field number is 67. I don't have a field set for this yet. We're going to fill it at the farm consumables. The field consumables, and it's going to be sugar canes. And okay, so bang onto that. Let's generate the course. 3.2 meters, so we'll be able to fit 2 headlands in here, really. So we will. So 2 headlands. Start work on the headlands. Corner's going to be sharp. Okay, let's generate that. So that's generated, as you can see. Now, where is the? There used to be a setting on courseplay here that, you know, you could turn the there we go. Sowing machines use fertilizer. So I have that turned off now. Okay, so I'm gonna just save the game at that for a bit of crack. And I'm going to say from the first waypoint, go ahead and drive. So that should be us planting sugarcane now. It doesn't have the same texture for planting sugarcane for some reason. I thought the sugarcane was more of like a potatoey type of texture when it planted. Maybe wrong. Hopefully these are not going to get in each other's ways. I think it should be alright. Are you stopping for him? Or are you stopping for a particular reason? Why are you stopping? You were just stopping because he was in the way, okay. You can see that goes a hell of a lot faster. So that should be that planting then, okay? We'll go up to here. Yeah, you can see it's starting to grow. And it is the sugarcane texture. Lovely. That's all we needed. If I go onto this. Okay, so let's go ahead and if I do this, PF, oh no, it should be capital U, and cover field 67. There we go. I'll take a few moments just to update that, because I ain't going to scan fields with that wee thing. Just while we're doing this, Scott Matthews was saying on episode 3, great video, well thank you for that. You may not be buying water at first because your other driver is saying to buy slurry from the water point. Yeah, you think I'd get that sort of thing by now, wouldn't you? Mistakes were made. With respect to the greenhouses, though, I think I'm going to sell them and place them further apart because it's getting a bit of a nightmare to fill them. Yeah, it just is a bit of a nightmare actually. Alright, so okay, but I might not have to do any nitrogen because it seems that there is plenty of nitrogen in that field for sugarcane. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, that seems ideal. Hold on, hold on. I was at the workers buy everything just to get so that was actually buying fertilizer. Did you see that? Duh. I was letting our workers buy the fertilizer there because yeah, it was just to get everything back up to speed so I could get started on gameplay again after, you know, resetting precision farming. So that's why that happened like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare I had to do it, but hey, we'll live and we'll learn. Live and learn. Okay, so our brand new Puma 270, I think it is, not 240. I'm going to leave you to work away because I think you're going to be grand here. You're working away nicely. You're up there. I'm bringing you down to the sheep here. I just got an MB track with, I think we got those two things on, we definitely got the water tanker on an episode. The MB track came along afterwards because, well, I just thought it would be nice to keep a tractor up here for this. And you may notice that the wool isn't really spawned as quick as it usually does. That's because I have that mod in, which makes all of these bigger pallets. I've got to jump down to the main farm. Normally, where's my wool? There's it over there. That would be like, let's see, so there's thousands. So that should be about 500 liters of wool. And there we go. We have 3,727 liters of wool in there. So you can see it's going to be a bigger pallet. It's going to contain more. It's just to make it less runs up and down everywhere. It's starting to get a bit much in that last one, taking wool up and down. So that all the in-game pallets from all the in-game productions will be bigger. Doesn't affect the mods, just the in-game pallets. So eggs be the same. As you can see there, I mean, I've only got one stack in that, and there's 1,524 pieces in there. Yeah. Okay, so 539 grand there. I thought today we might get some cows up and going as well. So as you can see, we have filled out this section. So we have some hay, straw, and I have a load of silage in there. There's no cows in there yet, but the machine has been working away, and it's been sort of feeding nothing. So it's already fed 60,000 litres of TMR into here, even though we've nothing in here to feed into yet. So I'm going to go ahead and come around here, because this is where we buy our animals. I'm going to buy the Holsteins again. So 18. So they're calves. 12 months old, and these are 18 months old. So 12 months old. I might as well just go and get some of them. And 99 grand. Okay. So I want to get 60. Yeah, okay, but so when I get 60 cattle. Hello, 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 hello. So if I go into here, if I go back up to our animal tab, which is somewhere here. Right, so we've got 2 sheeps. Here we are. Okay, so that's enough food in there apparently to feed them 60,000 litres. I would have thought I needed more. But hey, Beggars cannot be choosers. Excuse the yawn. As you can see, the yeah, everything else is getting on nicely. So our robot has been working away tirelessly at feeding animals we didn't have. So with enough food in there, we don't really have much to do with that then. Mineral feed I've just been buying. And the other thing I want to do as well, guys, just for the fun of it, right? I'm going to go and put some pigs in too. Black pie. Why not? We'll take them. 34.5 grand. Yes, okay. Right. So we've got 60 pigs to start with this time. What I'm going to do though is I am going to buy the food. So I'm going to go over here. And just where it says beside our silage additives tanks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop down. What are they? Bill storage. Okay. I should have in here. Maybe it was under tools. Pig food. There we are. Pig food silo. We can buy pig food. I'm going ahead and I'm going to pop that down. Sort of here, and then I'm going to go into landscaping because I want to just smooth that a bit. So let's go ahead, bounce that up there, and we'll just smooth this out. Let's increase the size of that a bit. It should be good enough, I would think. There's still a bit of a hill on it there, but that's fine. And then I'll need to jump in a tractor. 7010s here. I'm going to get a trailer and we'll just buy the pig food for the time being, I think. Okay. Let's just bounce into one of these. Oh. And we'll just add the pig food container into our auto drive and the place where to feed the pigs into auto drive as well. And that way we're going to start with our slurry and solid manure production as well. So we'll name you over here pig food refill. I don't know. Pig food refill. Okie dokies. And yeah, that's enough. And the reason I just put a wee slight wee drop in there is I want to find out exactly where the trigger is over here for the pig food. So that way, you know, I'm not having to adjust it. Tether we haven't used yet, Windrow we haven't used yet. So we really need to buy them. So here we are. Oh, it's already in there, look. Pig for goods in, okay. So we'll go ahead, I'm gonna put pig food refill into the animal farm. We'll change this, so we're gonna fill at the pig food refill. Okay, we're going to say I want you to go to pig food good in. You are going to be down as pig food. P. Go. Oh, we might as well just let them buy the pig food. We've got enough poop up there in central storage anyway coming out of our digestate separator, so we'll take you up there in a second, let you see that. I think I'm still going to need to put a TMR mixer down, because there is other cows or cow areas on the map which don't have that mixed station, and it might always be handy to have it too, just so we can keep the it filled. It only seems to produce so much at a small amount of time over there. Don't know why that is. Okay, so pig food's gone in. Wow, it looks like it's costing us a small fortune to fill this. 30 grand, is it? Yeah, there you go. 33 grand for pig food. They're not cheap, these pigs, are they? Vehicle running costs. Thank you very much. Love having those sort of payments. Bit of a sarcastic comment, but hey. Get you round. Come on. You can go faster than that. Yeah, top of the model. Bounce up the hill, over the road. Could have put Jules on this actually. But hey. What's done is done. We can always put, you know, a repair yard down or take it down to the shop, put them on again in the future. A big rush on that. So are you gonna go across into here? You are, okay. So we're getting across the trigger. That's nice. Hey, it's working, it's working. Let's have a look. Gonna take a couple of hours to fill that. Oh well. You are getting along nice. You are working properly. You are doing that. Yeah, let's just run up. It's over here. So, our central, well, what I'm calling central storage is not central to the map at least anyway, but it's a big storage yard, so just it's central storage yard for the bit of crack. Guys, I have 608,000 litres of manure in here in the storage pit. This site's for compost. We haven't got around to that yet. And there should be a lot more down here in the digester. Excuse the yawns. Yeah, there's millions of it there. There's another. Wow, okay, there's another 416,000 litres of it here. I can only put 100,000 litres at a time into the BGA for manure as well, so I've sort of slowed that down quite significantly too. You're going to be back and forth a few times with this, aren't you? Well, hey, we're planting sugarcane. Excellent. Everything seems to be running quite smoothly. Yeah, so I've done cut all our grass seeds as well, and you know, made hay, or we made grass. Slightly more grass, but hey, hey, no, bad joke. Don't worry, I'm gonna stop making jokes now. And I did bring some diesel down to our wood chipper. As you can see, there's not 21,000 litres in there. We have 25,000 litres of wood chips right now. Class. And there is some trees over here as well, or cut down trees in here as well, which is going to make good furniture, and I have that automatically transferring to the furniture maker place. So there you go. I'm going to call that for episode 9, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you all in episode 10. Bye for now.